single crochet in every stitch. Repeat this till you have 4 rows. After finishing the 4 rows, you have to enclose your elastic band in between the work. You chain 1, then we're going to single crochet both sides together. Chain 1, insert your hook on the corresponding stitch on the other side, and then complete your single crochet. Continue doing this until the end of the row, then slip stitch on your first single crochet. For the first row after the waistband, chain 3 and double crochet in every stitch. For row 2 after the waistband, we are going to be increasing in the first stitch and also in the last stitch. Make 2 double crochets in the first stitch like so, and also 2 double crochets in the last stitch. Here's my work after I made it long enough to reach my crotch. Then you need to identify the middle of your work like so, as we are going to make the leg holes. For the leg holes, you're going to make a chain that's comfortable enough for you. I made a chain of 9, but you can make more and then you try on your work to see how it fits. Then slip stitch on the other side where you have placed your stitch marker and chain 1, then cut your yarn off. Make sure that the chain you've made is an odd number because we are going to reattach our yarn on the center stitch. My center stitch is the 5th stitch, so that's where I reattached my yarn. Then I chained 3 and I started to double crochet in every chain and every stitch like so. At the end of the row, slip stitch on the 3rd stitch, chain 3, turn your work and double crochet in every stitch. Continue to do this until you feel that it's long enough for you. For the other side, you just mirror whatever you did on this side. Then for the top, we're going to start by making a slip knot and make a chain long enough to cover your breast. I made mine from one side of my armpit to the other side, but you can make it longer if you want to. For the first row, skip the first stitch and in the second stitch make a double crochet. Continue making double crochets until the end of this row. At the end of the row, we are going to chain one, turn your work, and in that very first stitch make a double crochet and continue making double crochets until the top is long enough to cover you properly. This is what my top looks like after finishing all the rows that I need. Then I'm going to make, without cutting off the yarn, just make a long chain to make the ties for the top. For the other side, I just reattached my yarn on the first double crochet and I also made a long chain. Just repeat this until you have made all 4 ties for the top.